equation from electrostatic 2, need of Poisson and Laplace equation, we can find E and D in a given region if the charge or potential distribution is known. If charge or potential distribution is known at certain boundaries, distribution from these known values, electric field intensity or voltage distribution of throughout region is calculated. Close integration d bar dot ds bar is equal to q. This is the first Gauss law in integral form. Then if the volume charge density is given, it is represented by rho, and if you are doing the integration with respect to rho dV, you will get the total charge in that region. So the Gauss law can be written as close integration d bar dot ds bar is equal to rho dV. So this is the expression where the surface integration can be converted into the volume integration. Derivation of Poisson's equation. As per the divergence theorem, d bar dot ds bar is equal to del dot d bar into dv. Okay, we are knowing the quantity del dot d bar is equal to rho, so rho is replaced by del dot d bar dv. So this is called as the divergence theorem. Now, as the del dot d bar is equal to rho, this is already proved by using the whenever you are taking the concept of divergence, then we are already talk about the del dot d bar is equal to rho. Now there is a relationship between E and D. So flux density and E, electric field intensity, there is a relation, and this is related by the epsilon value, that is the permittivity of the medium. So if you are multiplying the permittivity of the medium to E, you will get the D. So we'll now replace this in the Gauss law in point form. Del dot d bar is equal to rho. So this is epsilon E is replaced. So del dot E is equal to rho upon epsilon. Now E is equal to minus del V. So this is the potential related property. So if you are taking the gradient of potential, okay, basically the difference of potential in negative direction, will get the electric field intensity. So this equation is substituted here, del dot E bar, and we'll get the expression like this. But del dot del, this is the quantity, we are getting the del square V, and the minus sign is shifted to the another side. So del square V is equal to minus rho upon epsilon, and this is called as the Poisson's equation. Now based on this Poisson's equation, we can calculate the problem potential at particular point, that is it is possible. So if the quantity or the del square V is known, then also we can find out the parameter, the distribution of the parameter, then just like electric field intensity, charge distribution throughout the volume, that can be calculated. Then here in this problem it is simple, that the only substitution problem is there. X, Y and Z values are substituted here, that is 1, 3, minus 1, and we'll get the V at that particular point is minus 18 volt. But it is by using the equation, whole distribution can be calculated. It is possible. So basically the Laplace equation, we are not talk about the Laplace equation. So there is a charge free region is there. Consider charge free region, in that the volume charge density is 0. Then the Laplace equation, Poisson's equation is converted into the Laplace equation, and it is nothing but del square V is equal to 0. Now the problem is the just like in the previous lecture we have discussed about the energy stored in a system. here we are taken the three charges, and in the three charges what is the energy stored in the system. Okay, so basic equation for the energy stored in a system is nothing but Q2 into V21. So potential between the transferring to that point, okay, one point to that point. So in this case, Q2 we are knowing, V21 can be calculated as a Q1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught R12. Okay, the A is not needed here. So, and this value, if you are substituting the value of R12, then epsilon naught Q2 Q1, these values are knowing, then we'll get W2 as a 71.9 nanojoule. See that the values are Q are given, and this separation distance between the separation is given as a zero point 0.5 meter. Only the numerical values that you have to substitute. Then W3 is equal to Q3 V31 Q3 V32. So it is Q3 V Q1 into 4 pi epsilon R13, and here Q3 Q2 4 pi epsilon R23. R13 or R23 are the distance between the point, distance between the from where to we have to shift the charge to which position. So here actually this is the V31. For V31 the distance is R13, and for V32 the distance is R23. So whenever we have calculated this W3 value, it is 107.85. So total energy in the system is W1 plus W2 plus W3 is 179.75 nanojoule. Now another problem we can solve, that find the potential and volume charge density at point P in free space for potential field is given. So two ways it is given, and from this we have to find out the solution for the we have to find out the potential at particular point and also the volume charge density. Once we are getting the potential, and then we are knowing the relation related to the volume charge density and the electric field intensity, from that point also we can calculate the volume charge density. So in this problem basically the upper problem is given in Cartesian coordinate systems, and lower is given in cylindrical coordinates. So we have to change the coordinates, and then we have to use the to find out the V at particular point. So this all about the Poisson's and Laplace equation. The next lecture actually we have seen the proof of this, how the energy will be calculated, but in the next lecture actually we are going to see the derivation for this, and definitely we will understand as we have solved the problem, then definitely we'll understand from this, and we'll solve some problem. So this is the for second unit, this is the fifth lecture. I think you have understood the concept is important, so we'll stop here only.